Hey guys, this video is a tutorial on how to add a completely new show. So this is a show that doesn't exist already, and we need to create it for, a fundraiser or something that just isn't part of what you usually do. So this is probably going to be one of the longest ones, only because we're creating it from scratch. However, we're going to do the quick way of doing it, which is going to be copying one of our pre-existing and then just making some edits. So go ahead and log in. Click on the events page, and then here is all your shows. So the best way to do this, I feel, is taking one of your existing shows and just clicking on clone. I'm actually going to trash that one. That was a previous example. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hover over one of these pre-existings and click clone. Go refresh the page, and then you'll immediately see that you have a clone show. So go ahead and hit edit. I'm going to click over to the events, give you an idea of what this is. So these first two, this is just for the back end. So we're going to call this the same as the event. I'm going to use the lantern just for an example. Change the event name, and then remember to change this. Once you change it once, you don't have to touch it again. This is the URL. Makes it Google friendly. Just hit go. Hit edit. Change it. You can change this to whatever you want. I think it automatically appended a 4 to it because it's been on this. Okay. And then hit go or save. This next part. This part here, the text, is actually what shows up down below here. Usually where I get this is just doing a Google search for wherever you're playing. So for this, Lantern, Naperville, I'm going to go to their site. And then I just find information on it. This is a poor example, but I'll just grab this bit of information here and paste it there. And again, that'll show up on this kind of description portion. Then you can scroll down. You can skip all this information here. You're not going to need it. Next one is page title. Pretty self-explanatory. And page caption. That's what you see here. So that page caption is just, I put a general place of where it is. Downtown Naperville, downtown Lisle, Chicago, wherever, just a general place it is. This happens to be in downtown Naperville, so we're going to leave this in. Now, the next part is the header icon. You're not going to need header background image. There's two images. You have the header background, and then you have the feature image. The feature image is this small image here, and then the background image is behind the title. So the header image is going to be your large, feature is going to be your small. Again, I generally use just Google search for this. I'm going to go back to, even Google Images is a good place to look. Here's a nice small image. We'll use this image. Save your image. Save it to the desktop. Lantern, feature. And then your header image. You kind of usually want a large image. Like a higher resolution image so it doesn't look grainy. Maybe we'll use this image. It's not the best, but we'll use it for demonstration purposes here. Lantern, header, and save. So we got our 2 images, and we need to get them on the site. So go here under header background image. Again, this is our large image. Click on upload, and this will bring us to our media library. I'm going to clear 2 out because I was using these examples. Okay. So what you want to do here is get it onto the website. So you click on upload files. You can either drag and drop the image here or click on select files. Do lantern feature. Open. It'll automatically upload it and check mark it for you. We're also going to upload the lantern header. So we're just do both while we're in here, which is fine. And it just stores it. It doesn't actually do anything until you do the next action. So the one we want is checked here. And then we click on upload in the upper or the bottom right hand side. That'll change our image. And then while we're at it, we're going to change the other image, which is on the right hand side. This is the feature image. We're going to remove the Quigley's image there and click on set feature. And then click on our small image and click on set featured image. That'll set our feature image there. The next part is the map. All this code you're not going to need to know what this actually does. But what you're going to want to do is go onto Google Maps. Again, this map information shows front row center. So what we'll need is the address, obviously. I'm going to highlight, copy and paste the address. Into Google Maps, do a search. Going to show you our spot. And that's correct, you see the lantern there. The easiest way to do this, on the bottom right hand side you'll see a small gear. Click on that. Click on share or embed map. Click on embed map. And here's our code. Highlight all of it, copy it, and paste. That's all you got to do. The code will take care of the rest and make it the right size and everything else. Again, location, downtown Naperville. The date, click on that. You can choose your date. It's a WYSIWYG editor. Do November 17th. The time needs to be in this format. It's not going to accept like 10 to 12 or anything like that. Not yet, anyways. So you got to do just your starting time, whether it be 10 a.m., 10 p.m., something like that. But it's got to be in that kind of nomenclature. So we'll do 11 p.m. And then the address shows here. It's redundant, but it's good for Google searches. So we're just going to copy and paste this again. It's our address. And then that's it. So we're going to scroll up and click on update. And we go back to our events. You'll see the lantern had been updated. Here's our event date. And then if we go back to upcoming shows, you'll see that it's listed there. Click on details, you can see all the details of the event itself. There's our header background. I don't think I grabbed the right image, but that's the image I chose. If it's not wide enough, it's going to do this kind of repeat thing, which is okay. It's not the greatest, but it'll work. And all our information for it. So it automatically does that. The last thing to know about, let's say you started it but didn't get a chance to finish, but you didn't want it to show on the site. You can go into edit here. In the upper right hand corner you'll see status published. You change that to draft, click on OK, and then click on update. Now if I go back to upcoming shows, the show is no longer there. And it'll just sit as a draft until you go back and change it. If you want to change it back to publish it, I think you just hit publish. Yep. And it's good to go. So that is how to add a show that's not pre-existing. Again, this is why it's a good thing to always keep at least one version of the show, even if it's expired. Then you can just update it or clone it, and you don't have to recreate this information.